Hello everyone, this is Bobbin Threadbare, and welcome back to the Dark Mod. Today we'll be starting in on the Thomas Porter series, which is almost as long as the chapters of The Fourth. But don't worry, because we'll be getting to some of the other good stuff thanks to exploration and side videos. But as for right now, we'll be starting with Mandrasola. Seems like the intro isn't voiced. Well, I suppose I could do that myself. And if you're not interested, just feel free to skip ahead to 3 minutes and 54 seconds. The winter came early and suddenly this year. Weeks of strong blizzards and extremely harsh cold weather hit Bridgeport hard. With the seas completely frozen, a rare occurrence indeed, most of the city harbor commerce has stopped completely. Vessels are stuck in the ice, and no ship can leave or enter the city, resulting in the availability of imported goods declining and their prices skyrocketing. One of these imported items is Mandrasola, a rare herbal product, which is imported overseas from the far southern continents. Mandrasola has its uses in alchemical cures and poisons, but mostly this substance is used for its narcotic qualities by commoners and even the nobility. The problem with Mandrasola is that excessive use is extremely addicting, and the withdrawal effects are most grievous. Many are utterly incapable of stopping using Mandrasola, and are transformed into quivering human ruins if they do not get their daily dose. And now this expensive and rare substance is running out from the whole city. Me and my fence, Lark Butternose, would love to grab this monopoly to ourselves. Selling the last few doses in the city would probably be worth a fortune. According to Lark's sources, there remains only one smuggling lord who still has Mandrasola in stock. The problem is that this individual maintains an exclusive clandestine operation and only supplies a few nobles. Despite our best information gathering efforts, we couldn't learn who the smuggler is and where he or she operates. Luckily, we have an alternate plan. While searching for Mandrasola-related information, we learned that a noblewoman called Lady Ludmilla is addicted to the substance and has paid high prices for small amounts of it. We also know that she has visited frequently someone in the Tanner's Ward waterfront, and since she goes to the area personally, we believe she is visiting the smuggler. The plan is simple. I must monitor Ludmilla's most likely entryway to the waterfront, and then follow her to the smuggler's hideout. I'd better be careful around Ludmilla. She must not realize I'm following her, or she probably won't lead me to her dealer. Hurting her is also out of the question. After she leads me to the smuggler's hideout, I can take my time to break in carefully and steal all the Mandrasola I can find. While I'm in there, it wouldn't be a bad idea to grab some loose valuables as well. I've now waited in the blistering cold for a few hours already. Looks like there are a few city watch patrols in the area to complicate matters. I think I heard a woman's voice beyond the north gate. That must be Lady Ludmilla. I haven't seen many ladies in these parts. I'd better get ready. Is it me, or did the difficulty levels change their names? Oh well. Hardest difficulty, nevertheless. 1600 loot and all 15 doses. Looks like I get to keep the spyglass this time. I'll be sure to show that off. However, looks like I've only got 100 gold. So I guess I'll have to be careful what I buy. One of them's gonna have to be a fire arrow, and one of them has to be a rope arrow. Water's always useful. And no broadheads. Just more noisemakers will do. And don't worry, I've cut the load times short. You know, the intro wasn't the best script exactly, but you know what? It doesn't have to be. The environment tells all the story in this game. That must be her.
Hey, why don't you come over here and polish my sword?
I warn you.
Yeah.
Huh. Gotta be careful here. Gotta make sure not only that she doesn't see me, but that none of those guards see me either. Clever girl. But how about that guy? I think I'll be able to deal with him. Just gotta make sure the body isn't left anywhere where it would cause me some trouble. There's another guy over there who might be able to see me if I get too lit up. But if he's coming all this way, then maybe it'll be worth the fact that I'm unable to trail Ludmilla as closely as I'd like. That's it, come on. And that's it for the town watch on this map. They will no longer be a problem to me. I just hope I haven't missed the meeting. There's someone over there. Yes, looks like she's talking with him. It'll be safer down here off the side.
Right to the third floor. Sit down and wait, my lady. The shipwright is a busy man. He'll call you when he is ready to see you.
Problem?
Mm-hmm.
What does she
Get
expect?
out of my way.
Yes, sir.
Objective complete. And incidentally, I can do whatever I want to with Ludmilla now. Because now I don't have to follow her. Of course, the most obvious route now that I'm off on the harbor side is what looks like that tunnel down there. Normally for water, but it's filled in with snow. But first things first. I want to make sure this guy gives me no trouble. Looks like I got him just in time, too. That guy up on the balcony. He has remarkably good eyesight considering how far above he is. I mean, that's what you don't usually see in stealth games. People standing higher up who can see everything beneath them. Normally, that just doesn't seem to happen. Now, of course, before we actually enter the smuggler's hideout, there are actually a couple of other ways we could go. Like you saw earlier, a man come out of that door. And while I'm waiting for him to do so again, there's actually a third way I could go. This is why I needed a rope arrow. No, he's still not coming. Guess I'll go with the rope then. I heard a door. Okay. I think I made the right choice, actually, because I think he could see me from here, but apparently he doesn't want to stay outside. Well, that's fine with me. If I could just climb in here. Somehow. There we go. You know what I really like about the Dark mod? It sounds like a Thief game. It sounds hostile, you know? Like, the very atmosphere is telling you that you do not belong here. You are unwelcome. And that's really what's missing from the fourth Thief game. More than anything else, I think, is the audio. It looks nice, and that's fine as far as that goes. But the audio is really what tells you it's a Thief game. Oh, nice. I do have to be careful, though. Those two sleepers in there could awaken if I'm not careful. And I'd just as soon not have to knock them both out. Looks like they're kind of both armed, too. And this is a way into the back alley. Now, I have knocked out the front guard, so it's not necessary to go out through the back. But it is an option. It is the reason that this place exists, beyond the fact that I can simply explore it. I think I can jump that. There we go. Uh-oh. Ah. It's my friend from the neighboring apartment there. Looks like he went down those steps earlier. Not sure what he needs down there, but I can tell you this much.
What?
You know, that probably wouldn't have worked if he wasn't a civilian. But luckily he is, so I got to just knock him in the face. Now, I'd like to explore that building he came out of, but once again, I've got to watch out for the guy on the balcony there. Who spends, different amounts of time out on the balcony each time.
Hello there, my lady.
Go. Very well.
Damn it. There we go. Ah, damn it. Just had to open outwards, didn't it? Huh. Looks like our friend was a baker. And this is his lockbox, which he really should have locked. Damn it. I'm trying to grab the silver pile here. They're only worth 1 gold each, but still, it's money I didn't have before. Guy's back on the balcony now. Gotta make sure he's not looking at me when I come out here. But now let's take a look at this tunnel down here. For some reason, ice is extremely loud in this game, while snow is quiet. Speaking as someone who lives very far north, I can tell you that it's generally the opposite of that is true. So it's kind of weird that that's the tag it takes. Well, anyway, this is the back alley. And as you saw before, you can use the baker or the one guy regular apartment to get back here, and there are in fact places from here that I can reach with another rope arrow. But I'd rather not use a rope arrow for that. Instead, I figure I'll just take the back door here. Damn it. There we go. Now there is a guard who comes out the back door every now and again. You can hear him now. Kind of curious that he didn't comment on the fact that the door opened without him. But whatever, so long as I can get close enough to him. Well, it would help if he turned around. Like so.
Thought I heard something.
You did. Oh, you did. Not that it helped. Oh, that son of a bitch. He locked the door behind him. Fine. Do it again. There we go. This looks like a workshop. Called him a shipbuilder. I suppose that's what all this is for. Looks more like he's a boat builder to me, though. The distinction, by the way, is size. And this looks like a privy. I could have actually used that to get up here. See, there's the hole in the lid there. Just shoot a rope arrow right on through that. Climb up out. I think there's another guy inside here, but it may have been the guy I just knocked out. It's kind of looking that way, in fact. Well, good for me then. Interesting stuff they've got here. Especially considering that some of that stuff is useful. Anything else? No? No. Alright then. Time to go all the way upstairs, see what Lady Ludmilla's up to.
So I did promise Ophelia that she could be the upstairs. I know she was a pet of Ophelia, loved her and doted on her, but I just don't feel the same.
That would be the balcony guy right there.
Well, 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 if it isn't Lady Ludmilla. Come in, let's talk.
Shall we, Lovell? I'm a very busy woman. You know very well why I'm here.
I just gotta make sure that Lady Ludmilla does not complicate matters by finding anything she should not. Now on to the smuggling lord himself. Let's see if I can sneak up on him while he's looking out the window.
What was that?
Oh, apparently I can't. Well, maybe I can sneak up on him now.
Well, I don't see anything now.
And by the way, that window... Uh-oh. Huh. It worked. Well. So, by the way, that window that he was looking out, that I could have snuck up using a rope arrow. Looks like he's got a lady on the bed table there. Let's see. Oh. Apparently he had sex with her in exchange for drugs. Lovely. Oh. She phased through the bed. Lovely. Maybe I could just help her out here a little bit. Grab her arm. Grab her body. Good enough. He thinks that some of these hats would, be grabbable, but unfortunately it's just the two items I took. Anyway, yeah, so we are robbing people who are terrible, obviously. But I do like that there is a moral ambiguity here. Because you know what? We're only stealing the drugs so we can sell them ourselves. So there are no good people involved in this equation here. No one is righteous, exactly. And by the way, that diary explained that apparently there is a hidden basement somewhere on the premises, and it is infested with the undead. That is why I needed to buy a fire arrow. Oh yes, and also I should stop calling these people Hammerites because, well, technically they aren't Hammerites anymore. This is not the Thief universe, this is the Dark Mod. And as such, Hammerites are now actually the Builders. Oh, that must have been the baker from next door. Looks like our friendly neighborhood shipbuilder is moving on into extortion now. That cup isn't worth anything. Although actually, I almost forgot. There's something else on this floor. Something I need to find, in fact, because one of the Mandrasola doses is behind that secret door. Here we go. Of course he's got a hidden compartment with all of his good stuff in it. Ah, yeah. 2 doses of Mandrasola. My mistake. And I do need to find them all in order to complete the mission on the hardest difficulty. That said, I have explored everything that is above ground, so it's about time I find that secret passage to the basement that this fellow was alluding to. And in fact, here's the switch. Surprised that worked. But actually you can tell where that secret passage is because of the scrape marks on the floor. It's a nice touch there. But here's a troubling part. 3 people, all of whom are facing the entryway. If you hear an inexplicable cut like that, by the way, it means that I've tried and failed to make it sound like this is one continuous take and not several reloads later. flip over. Or don't. I don't care, I just need the Mandrasola you got. Okay. Well, there's the one guy who walks around. The two who are sitting there, though.
Did something move?
I think she threw her cards at me when she tried to stand up. Luckily, they didn't see me.
Nerves are getting the best.
Huh. Got all worked up for nothing.
And for some reason,
I don't care what he
the lady there will never return to her seat when she's been alerted.
Bloody hell. If
Damn
he
it.
wants it done differently, he can do it himself.
There it goes. Now it's just the candle left to worry about.
Was that?
This might be metal surface here because I'm walking on weapons.
Got all worked up for nothing.
So I gotta be real quiet here. Candle doesn't make much light. But I still gotta be careful which direction I approach these guys from. And actually, I just picked up a gas arrow. So I might as well try it out. On the sitting guard, I think.
Is somebody there?
It expands quite nicely. And it put out the candle.
My ear. I guess it's burned out.
That worked. Looks like she was winning anyway. I did that guy a favor, I think. And whoever does the kitchen duties here can get awfully hostile. And then there's this. Can't forget the bottle of wine. I think that's everything, though. Oh wait, I should check the notes here. Yep, haunted. Vinny is dead. There are some zombies down there. Weapons go in the weapon barrel. Let's see what's over here now. Bunch of sleeping mats. Not much else, but under this bag is some of the Mandrasola. Neat. Even better. Elsie's turf. Taffers. Oh, it's nice to see you back again, old friend. Oh, more Mandrasola. If I were playing on easy, I would now have enough to finish the mission. Technically, I'd have 2 more than I need, but you only need to actually get down into the basement here to get as much Mandrasola as you need for easy. But for medium and hard difficulties, you have to climb all the way down into the tunnel. That guy just did him a favor because, you know, wouldn't want him rolling over in his sleep and falling off. Aim this carefully. That'll do. Now, back off onto the rope even more carefully. And we climb all the way down here. Seems empty right now. Don't see anyone around. Don't hear anyone either. And if I were playing on medium, I would now be done. Just 10 doses. All I would need. Wouldn't have to face the undead, wouldn't have to find out where all those plants came from. Speaking of which, say hello to the Dark Mod Zombie. Now this fellow works a little differently than before. Like, you cannot backstab a zombie anymore. Or at least not instant death. But on the other hand, you can kill one with weapon damage. They won't get back up later. Still, a fire arrow is your best bet. Because it is an instant takedown against the armies of death. That and holy water, but we don't have any holy water, unfortunately. Now I do have a second fire arrow, which I picked up in the basement. But this is not going to be the last undead down here. Damn it. Ah, crap. Well, I guess parrying doesn't work. But luckily he ran out of hit points before I did. This must be where the tunnel collapsed. What the hell is that? A gold nugget, I guess? Seemed pretty big for a gold nugget, though. Oh well. It's mine now. Anything hidden on these shelves? Oh. Another Mandrasola dose. Nothing else, though. So it's time we head up this tunnel here and see the final enemy that we will be facing. And pray that it won't see us in turn. You can tell that this one's more dangerous because it has glowing red eyes. I'm not quite sure what it's called. Revenant, maybe? But it dies in one fire arrow, so I won't have to find out just how dangerous it is. Actually, you can sneak past it thanks to these wooden rafters up here. Just use a rope arrow on the other side of the room. And you can climb up across the top and past its watchful gaze. Looks like there's nothing else in here except for that chest, and speaking of chests, what the hell? There it goes. Alright. Damn it. Didn't want to click on the lid. But there we go. That is all the Mandrasola on the map. And that is a dandelion growing out of a man's chest. I have no idea what it is that I just killed, but I get the feeling that it is responsible for all the plant life here. And it is also a good thing that it is now dead. By the way, I turned up the brightness a bit for this map compared to the last one. Although all things considered, I may have to turn up the gamma as well at some point. It's a little better than it was last time, but it could still use some improvement. But now that everybody on the map is knocked out, we can simply stroll out the front door like it's the most natural thing in the world. Damn it. Damn it. Good thing nobody's awake to hear me screw that up. But of course, as usual with these kinds of missions, the exit is pretty much the point of entry, so it's just a quick jog back to where we began. No need to actually climb up onto the balcony, we just need to spot it, and the mission's complete. Now look at that. All the loot on the map. I didn't use a walkthrough, I didn't do anything. I just found it all. That said, my stealth score is over double what it was last time. 2 level 5 alerts, but one of them was the zombie, so who cares about that?